Cathaoirleach, Ambassador, I'd like to welcome you on behalf of the Independent Non-Aligned Group and wish you a wonderful day. Leader, greater love had no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. 23 years ago, today, at 5:30 in the morning, the 85th Infantry Battalion came under fire at post 642. Private Billy Caden was awoken by the sound of the fire, mortars going off. In order that the people that were on duty could take care of the urgent work that needed to be done, Caden ran from place to place, waking colleagues to get them to go under cover to protect their lives. In the end, Billy Caden was subjected to a mortar blast some 6 feet away from him. As Billy lay dying, Lieutenant Morgan, Sergeant Spellman, Private Carr and Private Clark went to his aid. Clark himself was injured. Billy lost his life. The 5 names I have mentioned, Billy Caden, Morgan, Spellman, Carr and Clark, have all been cited for military medals for gallantry. And damn me to hell, but we still haven't got medals. We talk here about Jadaville. We talk about the saving of 20 O'Connor. We talk about Billy Caden. And not one bloody medal has been issued. And every chance there is for a photo opportunity, our Minister and our Taoiseach head off and they talk about the great service of our men in the Lebanon. Now, this is not good enough. This goes back, and you know this, Cathaoirleach, yourself, this goes back to the Congo. Our men and women leave this country to keep people safe, in peacekeeping. And many of them have lost their lives. And many UN peacekeepers, indeed from the ambassador's country, have lost their lives in an effort to bring peace to the world. Now, a lot of people think a medal, what the hell does a medal mean? It's just a bit of tin. But it is the only bit of recognition that we have for a brave soldier. We give every Chief of Staff a Distinguished Service Medal for doing his job. Not one of the soldiers of Jadaville, 34 of them, not one of the guys who saved 20 O'Connor, 4 of them, not one, indeed one of them was a Swede that saved 20 O'Connor, and not one of the 5 I mentioned today have received a medal. This is not a political issue. This is a matter for the Defence Forces. The Garda Commissioner has taken it upon himself to engage in a period of restorative justice in order to issue Scott medals for bravery going back decades. Cathaoirleach, leader, colleagues, it is time that we stopped hiding behind regulations. It is time that we stopped hiding behind charades and started to honour the men and women of our country who have given their lives, who have risked their lives. I'm asking today that all of us make contact with the Minister and ask the Minister to make contact with the Chief of Staff, for the decision is the Chief of Staff's, it is nobody else's, and to ask that some action be taken. Cathaoirleach, I think it's probably inappropriate to ask for a minute's silence at the end of today's order of business, because we do have rules and regulations. But Billy Caden has been forgotten. A Mayo man, he has been forgotten. And if we can do that, I think it would mean so much to my former colleagues in Galway today. They've assembled for Mass this morning, and I've had contact from many of them, and I can't begin to tell you how distressing I find this. So I leave it at that. Thank you very much.
That minute of silence, as it is important that we acknowledge the sacrifice of our UN peacekeepers. I was discussing it with the Ambassador this morning about the importance of working our peacekeepers and that you can never have enough peacekeepers in the world. So we will have that minute silence in relation to the issue of the medals. Am I correct in understanding that they were awarded the medals in terms of they were supposed to receive them but actually haven't physically received them. Is that correct?
No. Sorry, Cathaoirleach, the citations have been written up, but no medals board has ever set. So
okay. It might be a matter of a commencement matter that if you submit that, I will pick it for tomorrow. If that's okay. Thank you for raising that important matter, and we think of Billy Caden and his family on this occasion of his anniversary